Hello, this is David. Welcome back to Nat Valley Farms. Wanted to give you a spring update. Here it is, May 2nd, and we finally got some great weather. It's a little cloudy, but it's nice and warm. You can see the chickens are already out enjoying the garden, and I wanted to give you a quick update on where we're at and what projects we're going to work on. Okay, so first thing I wanted to show you is the most exciting, earliest spring crop. We have asparagus coming up. You can see that earlier this spring we amended the soil. We added some compost from the chicken garden and some more sand. Asparagus loves sand. And we could harvest this and start eating asparagus today if we want. Right behind it, this big bushy plant here with these beautiful red stalks. Yep, that's right, rhubarb. Coming up strong. Not all the plants are this mature, but we have a lot coming up. And then behind it, these tall guys that want to get in the camera, these are raspberry canes. We've already topped them off from last year's harvest, and they're starting to spring up these beautiful leaves. So, we have some spring perennials coming. And next I want to show you what we're doing with our annual beds. Thank you for joining us. Alright, so here we are much deeper into the garden beds, and I wanted to show you a little bit of what work you have to do to get your garden back into shape if you want to get planting this year in your annual gardens. You can see here lots of weeds. We've got thistles and vining plants, violets, which are pretty, but don't help the garden at all. What we've done is rake this area and get the big tall weeds off. And the next step that we'll make is what we've already done over there in the garden, which is to clear everything off, put black plastic on it, and then wood chip it down so the wind doesn't get under it. And that way our soil is warming up and the weeds are dying out. Let me show you what it looks like to dig up weeds. Just need to see them kicking stuff around. Okay, so now we're going to show you what it's like digging into this hard clay soil, which we've been trying to improve over the years. It wouldn't be this weedy if I had taken better care of it last year. But now we're going to see what to do. This is called a turning fork. And what it does, we stick it in there, turn the ground up rather than rototilling. This gets air into the soil and allows us to start removing, wow, tiny little thistle, big vine, big deep taproot to it. All these things steal the nutrients from the crops we're going to try to plant later on. So this is what we need to do to get our soil ready for planting this year. Turn the dirt, get the weeds out, tarp it up and cover it. You can see also, if you zoom in here a little bit, see how the soil looks a little reddish? Kind of firm, sticks together a little bit when I press it. This means we still got a lot of clay in our soil. We need to keep getting that organic matter in. But we can also see that it's healthy. If we had just rototilled this area, these helpful little guys here would all get killed and wouldn't be able to help us open up the soil. You can see right here all sorts of wormholes and animal holes. This is nice live soil. It just needs to be amended with a little bit more nutrients, and it has to have a lot of weeds taken out. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. Beautiful spring day at Nat Valley Farm.